Every journey worth taking begins with the first step. Every dream worth dreaming traces its origins from a crazy idea. People who are pushed to the extreme show their true colors and set themselves up for failure or greatness. The world is unforgiving to the weak, yet have men who would give all to ensure the weak are given a fighting chance. When power is wielded to trickle down, the legacy is the future.
My name is John Aguilar, and I'm an entrepreneur television producer based in Manila.
Our goal is to find the best up-and-coming entrepreneurs and help take their businesses to the next level. In the end, they face the investors in a once-in-a-lifetime funding round.
Many will try, but only a few will make it to the final pitch.
The final pitch is a global call-out for entrepreneurs to join the ultimate pitching competition. The stakes: a chance to be mentored by the Philippines' best business leaders, and the opportunity to get funding from and be partners with 4 illustrious investors. This week, we take a look back at the adventure that our entrepreneurs, together with their investors, journeyed through as we count down to the final pitch. 4 of the country's most innovative business leaders were brought together to search for the most promising entrepreneurs in the Philippines and beyond. Award-winning serial entrepreneur Dr. Henry Lim Bon Leong is the first investor on the final pitch.
I'm the chairman and CEO of the Sterling Paper Group of companies. I'm trying to look for the future Jack Ma. No? I hope I could be the SoftBank to Jack Ma.
Joseph Calata, owner of the biggest agri-distribution company in the Philippines, is the second investor on the final pitch.
Gusto ko yung tao na hindi nag-give up at hindi nagsasabi ng hindi kasi pwede yan eh.
Our third investor is 25-year-old visionary Mika Tan, CEO of the MFT Group of Companies.
I'd like to meet an entrepreneur who's willing to have a boardroom and be prepared for hell.
Last but not least among our investors is venture capitalist Jose Jomag Magsaysay.
I'm looking for a business that has a potential for hypergrowth, and that's the kind of things that interest me. That's my normal game.
From a host of online applications, a short-listed group of entrepreneurs were asked to come in for a pre-pitch session, where the entrepreneur hopefuls pitch to the investors' representatives, otherwise known as the investor teams.
For the past 2 days, the investor team and I were listening to the different kinds of pitches. We want to be able to pre-select the entrepreneurs first before we let them meet the investors.
The pre-pitches weeded out the entrepreneurs who were not ready and gave a chance for the ones that were to face the investors for the first time.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're ready for you. For the next 3 days, select entrepreneurs will face the investors for their initial pitch.
These entrepreneurs must do all they can to impress, as the investors will only be given 4 picks each, whom they can invite to move on to the next round.
I'm Christine May Flores from Davao City. So I'm the founder of Kids Homemade Products. Ito po yung products ko.
If, for example, let's say no funding is involved, you fly to Manila every month to sit down with whoever you choose for 2 hours. Would you do that?
Yes, ma'am. For as long as it would be the big up sa business ko po to really go back, okay lang din naman po.
Fight Shape Studio is a boutique fitness center that combines physical therapy type exercises with high-level strength and conditioning.
Or you can simply hang out at the Fight Shape Cafe featuring Butter Coffee. Butter Coffee is a blend of high-quality coffee with grass-fed butter and MCT oil.
Can you do a sample of your exercise?
Would you like to try?
Yeah. I want you to put your toes just up like this, okay? I want you to reach up, and I want you to come down, touch your toe.
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to Infusions, a ready-to-drink, all-natural, fruit-infused water for health-conscious people that will enhance their drinking habit.
Ano bang shelf life to?
2 weeks po.
I'd like to know how you're going to lengthen the shelf life.
I have a food technologies will handle the technicalities of the shelf life of infusion.
Pushcart.ph is an awesome online grocery service developed by young Filipino millennials that aims to ensure fast, convenient, and safe delivery of your groceries.
Pushcart.ph. Para maging global yan. Pangalan Pushcart.
Actually, we originally planned to have pushcart.com, but unfortunately, it was already taken, so we had to settle with .ph.
Palatan niyo pangalan niyo.
Panga is actually the first cross-platform mobile services that will cater professional boyfriend and girlfriend services.
For how many hours you charge a certain amount?
Depending on the attractiveness of a person.
Somebody like 2,000 to.
2,500.
It's
like Joseph.
It's very attractive.
We are the Airbnb for office space, so a marketplace for short-term office space rental.
And you are saying you are willing to part only with 2% equity for $200,000 US dollar. Do you think that's fair?
Yes, the evaluation is set because we already have 3 committed investors at these evaluations.
It's the first ever tent city in the Philippines. It is going to be the best glamping experience for nature lovers.
Pag binagyo, tanggal lahat yan, di ba?
I'd like to introduce to you FloodGuard. FloodGuard is a car-sized, waterproof bag that can protect your vehicle from floodwaters.
Tingin ko may potential kung alamin lang yung alamin lang niya kung ilan ang nafa-flood na kotse every year.
I think he can do it. I think he can pull it off.
We are Big Guys Pizza, home of 36-inch pizza.
Pati sila, big guys.
My name is Mark Lau. I'm the owner of Big Guys Pizza. The truth is, I'm here because I have so many goals, but my capabilities is only up to here.
I got excited. Finally, there's food. I can see already Mark needs a lot of help. 4 of us are here to mentor, coach.
My name is Vincent. I'm the co-founder, CEO of Maria Health. So at Maria Health, we have a very simple but ambitious goal. And that is to make healthcare more accessible, affordable for anyone who wants it in the Philippines.
Finally, there is a business that doesn't focus just on search engines and events and things you sell online.
Thank you. Thank you for everyone's time.
After 3 days of the initial pitches, the investors were made to choose 4 entrepreneur picks to be part of their team, with some being the common picks of more than one investor. Team Henry has Vincent from Maria Health, Mario from FlySpaces, Nice from Gleep, and Jet from Infusions. Jet also joins Team Joseph, together with Alphon of Panga, Josh from Pushcart.ph, and Kit from Kit's Homemade Products. Team Mika also has Vincent from Maria Health, Mario from FlySpaces, Nice from Gleep, as well as Paul from FloodGuard. Team Jomag has also chosen Vincent, Kit, Mark from Big Guys Pizza, and Mitch from Fight Shape Studio and Butter Coffee. Up next on the final pitch, we take a look back as the entrepreneurs go for a round of mentoring sessions with renowned gurus from the academe and leaders in business. After the initial pitches, the investors chose 4 entrepreneurs each whom they can consider for funding and who will move on to the next round. With the lineup complete, the entrepreneurs hit the ground running and are welcomed into their new home, the Startup Village, an incubation hub for startup companies.
Congratulations for making it here. The people that we have talked to have one-on-one sessions with you and even to conduct talks are really something else. Good luck and welcome to the final pitch.
Hello everyone. There's an old proverb that says, it takes a village to raise a child. And it could not be more appropriate for us startups. Welcome to Startup Village.
To help them prepare for their final pitch, the entrepreneurs were also given tools and toys by the Final Pitch's official business solutions partner.
Canon is mostly a technology company. Aside from the cameras, we also have other output solutions, devices.
To set the tone for the mentoring sessions, the entrepreneurs were given a talk on corporate culture by the former CEO of Canon Philippines, Mr. Lim Kok Hin.
Every time a task comes before you, you must always ask, is this job necessary? If the answer is no, stop it, don't do it. If the answer is yes, is there a better way to do it?
The gurus of the Masters in Entrepreneurship program of the Ateneo de Manila University Graduate School of Business took their first jab at the entrepreneurs. First up is Professor Tommy Lopez Jr. discussing modern marketing.
What drives modern marketing is not the satisfaction of needs. What drives modern marketing is the satisfaction of consumers' nice to have.
Next is Dr. Ed Murato Jr., who tackled the human resource function.
Who will be the people that will help me get this thing in shape? A good who will find a great what. In other words, you really get a good person, they will be able to figure out the problem and come up with a solution.
Professor Andy Ferreria espouses on the value of quality in driving the operations function.
When quality is perceived to be the same, then delivery is the game. If somebody else can deliver the same quality faster, you're dead.
Startup Village Chairman Jay Bernardo gives them a task on customer profiling.
We will go through an observation exercise. I will go into making them go into analyzing customers.
Their mission is to split into two groups and have lunch at Akira at Alpha Land Makati Place to observe the restaurant's operations and customers.
We observe is that their menu is good for sharing.
Our observance, it differs from Jet's, is it's not for sharing. Because most of the people ordered bento boxes. And when they paid, it was all separate bills.
You see, this is what I like about it. I like disagreement. See, disagreement brings about you going back to it and studying it again.
The second round of mentoring sessions was designed to prep the entrepreneurs on their presentations for the final pitch.
Try not to love your product so much and try to see the fault and the errors and the things that you don't like about it.
In the highly visual world of modern and digital media, one of the key components of marketing is branding.
Always have that unique, that X factor in whatever you do, and then you can go global.
And to complete the mentoring sessions, former social entrepreneur Senator Bam Aquino gave critical tips on pitching to investors.
You're not speaking to the world. You're focusing on the person that you're selling your company to. It's important that you create that connection.
To cap off the mentorship bootcamp, it's time for some good old networking.
We're going to introduce you to different people who may have a big part in possibly helping you in the future course of your businesses. These are contestants on the final pitch.
If you need a mentor, we have a lot of mentors here.
The next phase of the entrepreneur's journey involved going to each of their potential investors' HQ, where they learned about the investor's corporate culture and values.
Isa lang yung tinitingnan ko yung goal. Kahit anong mangyaring challenge o failure, nakatingin lang ako sa goal. So ngayon, meron kayong challenge, humanap kayo ng mga farmers na sasali sa mobile app natin ng pangalan ay Crops.
Crops is the latest innovation of Joseph Calata. Their goal, to convince farmers and farm owners to sign up their inventory onto Crops, a mobile app that serves as a marketplace for buyers and sellers of agri-products.
Entrepreneurs along this busy street in Plaridel, Bulacan is where it all started for Joseph Calata. So we're giving you 4 hours to complete this challenge.
I contacted my dad asking him for his networks in the farming industry.
Just a small farm. Mga big farm ang puntahan mo.
Pinili po namin yung poultry kasi syempre yung manok, it's more expensive than sa mga gulay. Yung app naman kasi namin, mas makakatulong siya at mapapadali yung pagbenta ng mga manok ng products ninyo.
Ito po yung number na may-ari. Ito.
Pwede po bang makapag-sign up pa tayo?
Walang pipirma ako dyan.
For Sterling Paper Group of Companies Chairman and CEO, Dr. Henry Limbon Leong, the challenge for his entrepreneurs stemmed from a value his late father instilled in his children on how to position products for business.
So the challenge he gave to me was to sell high and yet sell more. For the challenge, you have to show your wares of how you could sell our products now.
Due to an unfortunate circumstance, Mr. Lim had to make a choice regarding one of his chosen entrepreneurs.
So you chose 4. Unfortunately, only 3 attended today. FlySpace has failed to send a representative. We need a decision from you on whether or not you would still invest in their company.
It seems that they are not really concerned on who is ever going to invest in the company, so I might as well just drop them.
After a pop quiz to determine the teams for this challenge, Nice of Gleep decided to work alone versus Jet of Infusions and Vincent of Maria Health. The goal: to convince grocery shoppers to switch to the higher quality but higher priced Doña Maria rice.
We're here at the Robinson's Place Ermita Supermarket. It's 6 p.m. The place is packed full of grocery shoppers. We're giving the entrepreneurs 1.5 hours to finish this challenge.
Great taste. Great taste.
Would you care to...
I'm leaving tomorrow.
Ate, ang hirap.
Kunin nyo na po, dala nyo na eh.
Okay, thank you. Oh, so close.
Entrepreneurs, time is up. Put down your rice.
Up next, we look back on the nerve-wracking business challenges of Mika Tan and Joe Magsaysay, and some never-before-seen clips. The business challenges of Joseph Calata and Henry Lim Bonleong instilled in their entrepreneur picks that high quality, technology, and good marketing can open many doors in business. The next challenge is set by Mika Tan, Millennial CEO of the MFT Group of Companies.
I was able to witness one company go public, and that mentor of mine whispered to me, you know, Mika, one day you can make that happen too. And we'd like to make that happen together.
Welcome to the Philippine Stock Exchange. Today, our task for you is to individually pitch your businesses to our guest judges and have them invest in your companies. I'd like you to meet our special guest judges today. This is Franco, Yana, Jessica, and Luis. They're all 13 years old. And your pitch begins now.
Say, for example, something costs 1,000 pesos. A company, a product or service will allow you to be able to only pay, say, 50 pesos. And so that is a company that we're building at Maria Health.
How do you sustain the production growth?
We've been able to help out 1,000 people. That's a small percentage of 100 million. Through money, it will allow us to continue to grow by being able to help out more of those 100 million people.
There are a lot of factors why people don't want to try camping. So our solution is we are giving you the 5-star hotel kind of service inside the tent, because why sleep in a 5-star hotel when you can sleep under 5 billion stars? Thank you.
Thank you. What do you think of Gleep?
I think it's not gonna make as much, because in real camping you don't have to pay, you just bring your own stuff and you're not getting the real essence of camping then.
Oh. But you will have your own companies. You will face a very big problem. You will face very greedy landlords that they will ask you for a 3 years contract on your rent. This is what we're changing today. We will empower the future generation like you to be able to open very big companies to expand very, very fast all over Southeast Asia.
Did you understand his business?
Not really. Didn't get to ask any questions because he couldn't explain fully the meaning of his business.
FloodGuard is a disaster protection and solutions company that provides, well, let me repeat that. FloodGuard is a disaster protection and solutions company, but our main product right now is FloodGuard Car Bag.
I own a big car, a coaster. Do you have a size that will fit it?
If you require one, I can customize it for you.
Why are you investing 5,000 pesos of your money?
It's really useful for the Philippines.
You're not going to invest. Why is that?
To be honest, I didn't really get his explanation.
The last challenge is set by venture capitalist and sportsman Jose Jomag Magsaysay.
I want to choose somebody who's really passionate about what they like, someone who I can see has a potential for explosive growth. I'm going to give you a business challenge today. Please change into your sports attire. We'll have an archery challenge because I'd like to see their ability to learn quickly in a sport that's very focused. In business, it's all about achieving targets. And that's part of the challenge, how to achieve your target right away.
Vincent of Maria Health emerges as the clear winner. But Jomag puts the entrepreneurs through another unexpected task.
The Egg Up Challenge is very special to me and my family because it's what my kids used to play when they were growing up. In front of you are boxes with materials that will help you protect this egg from a drop. We want to see the limited resources you have in that box is how you can be creative enough to protect this egg from a drop.
The challenges issued by the investors were all meant to gain insight into the character of the entrepreneurs and their ability to deal with adversity. The winners of the challenges will be revealed next week during the final pitch. But the final pitch isn't all about serious business, as the entrepreneurs have their fair share of cracking under pressure.
What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? And then what's this? What's this? We need it because it's our what's this? Emotional need. Sorry. What's this? What's this? Investors could what's this? What's this? 30% that what's this?
Glamping site. So kinakabahan ako.
Huwag kang kabahan.
But sometimes the investor's curiosity goes beyond the entrepreneur's line of business.
Thank you for your time.
Ano pa naghiwalay sila? Di wala na yung business.
If they break up, he gets the gym, she gets the coffee.
And who would have thought that the fate of a multi-million deal would lie in the hands or taste buds of Henry Lim's grandchild?
If you like to drink that cola, then I'll invest in this company. You finish everything, and then you tell me if you like it, huh? Okay?
There's a little weird taste.
You want to drink it again?
One extremely confident entrepreneur had a hard time convincing the male investors.
What's your net income last year?
Net income, we did not generate net income. We're still burning money.
You think that's fair?
Yes, but we already have 3 committed investors at this evaluation, so...
Maybe his pitch would work better with a lone female investor.
I see there are 3 women in your team. Maybe there's
Actually, there are more than that. We are an extremely female empowerment company.
Flying to Australia in the next few weeks, we're looking into projects with the consulate. Maybe you'd like to fly with me.
So if I get your contact later.
And as the challenges become more difficult, some entrepreneurs let the pressures of stress take over.
Nadaling ko? Lahat?
Free taste. Free taste.
Mahirap pala to. Actually, mas gusto ko yung Just Ponica. Paano ba tayo magbibenta nito? Wait lang, nangangawit na. Okay lang. Sa ano ko masakit? Sa balakang.
What the hell are the gloves for? What the fuck are the gloves for? What's this for? I don't get it.
But our investor teams are always on standby to cheer them up.
Let's do it! Let's do this! Let's do this!
Especially for dangerous tasks that await our entrepreneurs.
Next thing you have to do is to shoot this cup off of Jomag's head. We're just messing.
Sometimes it's good to not take yourself too seriously, especially when the moment that can change the course of your business destiny is finally here. Next week on The Final Pitch, the winners of the business challenges are finally revealed, and we hear the final pitch of the first 4 entrepreneurs.
Wala pa kayong track record. Hindi ako sure kung kailan nyo talaga magagawa yan.